Hello there. So, the thing about One Last Time is that there's not really a guide anywhere. The only videos that I've seen are just like the basic stand previews of the stands, but like they don't really tell you what the game is about and how to play the game. So, I'm gonna actually do that because that seems like a good thing to do. First of all, complete the tutorial when you get in here. It tells you lots of information, like random hats. They give you random modifier with your random OMT. This changes your lineage. Okay, let me slow down. So OMT is your base moves, okay? It's your base moves. Your lineage is 2 extra moves. Your modifier are just like stat increases. You don't need to worry about that. These are gold, which you don't need to worry about. You see over here with this well, this wish? Yeah, you're gonna have to use the coins on this to make a wish. Yeah, cast the coin. And you do this like every hour. There's like an 1 hour cooldown. You get rewards. There's not much. This is just mail, which is basically just different way of saying codes. It's just if you go in here after an update or something, if you play this game before an update and an update drops out, if you check your mail, there's some stuff that you can redeem for some free rewards. This is a map. This doesn't really do anything. What does this guy do again? Oh yeah, this is the bandit quest. So you can beat up bandits and then get money. The saloon. First place of interest. First of all, you got Gasol. He can do several things. He can give you an OMT slot. This will cost 500 bucks. You can place a bounty, which will cost $12, and whatever item you want to put as the bounty. A drink, which is banana milk or apple juice. These are just like stat buffs or something, like extra XP. And then its drink refill is just like, because it's, you get the drink, and then you drink it, I'm gonna guess, I haven't actually used them. So I guess if you drink it, you get an empty glass cup, and then you can ask for a refill to refill it up. These are save points, so you can set your spawn if you die. These are just kind of people. There's a quest in here, but I don't really want to talk about the quest. Next, we want to talk about the store. This is a very important because it has lots of stuff. Random hat, still bad, sword, lineage, curse hat, greedy, cosplay, blah 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 blah. These are just basic stuff, but it's a lot of basic stuff, and it's just good to have. Next, we have the blacksmith. There's 2 guys here, and this guy will ask for 5 gold and 6 iron every like 24 hours. If you complete it, you get some money, I guess. And this guy's just, you sell materials to him. Next, you have the hotel. Don't worry about the hotel. It's useless. It's filled with random NPCs. If you go to the sheriff's office, which is over here. Ow. That hurt. If you go to the sheriff's office, there's not much. You're supposed to talk to this guy to get transported to like a 1v1 server, but I don't believe those are working right now. I don't know why. And the bank. The bank is important. The bank is important. Very important. You can spend a coin and $8. They get just a random item. It's usually just hats. And then over here, if you hold on to an item and then you can click on one of these to sell that one. If there's multiple, if you have multiple of them, some items stack. So if you have multiple of them, you can sell them all. And obviously you can just find there's not much else in this building. If you go over here, this guy in here just tells you about how posing, which is the H key on a keyboard, like it makes you to a cool pose, but also heals you. Not very fast, but still heals you. There's some leaderboards for playtime and ads watched, because you can watch ads. There's a cosmetic store, which you can use cosmetic tokens. It's not on Mahapa right now, but they look kind of like that. And you use this and it gives you cosmetics, which are just like skins and stuff for your pose effects. And you see this little rock guy? Yeah, he's a cosmetic that I have. And then this guy, you give him token fragments in return for more cosmetic tokens. And so... What? Anyways, let's not worry about that guy. Over here, there's another well, there's another save point. This is a very important area because this is where a rifted boss can spawn. Also there, over there, and over there. It's just this. It's just a boss that gives you some stuff, but also drops some chests, which has some stuff as well. But anybody can get the chest. If you get credit and you kill them, you get base rewards. But there's also chests, which anyone can get, even if they didn't contribute to the boss fight at all. Which is very interesting. You have your random grunts that spawn. This is what the rifted boss looks like. You have to go up to it and summon the boss for it to activate. It can either be a Tusk or a D4C, also known as Dirty Deeds Done Dirty Cheap. I don't know why I said it like that, but okay. And also, there's this area over here, which is important, but also not really important. It's important because it increases your material game when you're doing stuff. It's not really important because you also have to be in a gang. What's a gang? Over here, if you go to character and gangs, then this is my gang. But if you're not in the gang, it doesn't work. If there's not at least 3 or 4 people on the server, I think, then this also doesn't work. So you have to be in a gang, and there has to be like a certain amount of players in the server, and you get like basic, I don't know, like 1.1, I don't know, like money boost when you do something. And then there's back here, and if you go over here behind the town, you can find this boss, Nolan the Natural. He's just another boss that you can fight for rewards. If you go to talk that guy and accept his quest, you get some extra rewards from fighting him. You should just always accept the quest right before the fight. It's just free stuff. This is the desert area. This is important. This is not important. At least for now. I don't know if the developer has anything to do with that situation. This guy lets you buy shovels and pickaxes because there's some like rocks. Like you can dig this, and there's some rocks. I'll show you if I can find any. Yeah, this. You see this? This is a rock that you can mine. Not this, not these crystals, this. And they spawn in several places. So this is where you get pickaxes and shovels. I will tell you about that later. This guy, I believe, it just tells you worm pit dangerous. Be careful. If you go over here, you're able to sell scorpion and worm parts. If you stand in this area for long enough, the worm boss will spawn, and in that back area, there's some scorpions. Yep, there's the worm boss. You can't grab excuse me. You can't grab them. You can't really take stun.
Bruh.
And I just got Zawardo. Interesting. Well, I'm going over here now. So you can either go through here, or you could come around from the place over here. If you come over here, you'll see this thing, which is the bandit boss, and he just stands right here. And if you go over here, then this is the world boss arena. It spawns every hour. However, if you go over here, there's this guy, there's this shady guy, and if you talk to him between 20 minutes and 40 minutes of every hour, then you're able to buy the boss back for 75 bucks. Not Robux, normal in-game currency, which is cool. Also, these are important. These are bandit camps, and they spawn like 3 to 4 bandits, and if you beat them, like 2 chests will spawn. It's a good way to get rewards and pass XP, which is just battle pass. I don't really need to explain that. And I mean that's really it. Like, it's not that big of a game. It's got some stuff, but like it's not that big of a game. So in here, You may have saw me earlier hint towards this area for some strange reason. Well, I'll tell you the reason. If you go into here, you'll find this evil individual. And if you talk to this guy, then he will give you a special quest. And if you complete that special quest, you will gain Joestar's blood. A vial of Joestar's blood. And if you use it on the Alejandro the World OMT, then it will change into Alejandro the World the Greatest High. And if you use it on Alejandro the Greatest High, then it just rerolls a chance for a shiny. And now that's all about. That's about all. So I hope you enjoyed the guide, you understand the game now, and you're ready to have fun.